Now to the latest in Ukraine and new video into the Alert Center this morning. Take a look at this. Ukraine's government says this shows the aftermath of yet another Russian airstrike. This is an oil depot, and apparently, again, according to Ukraine, Russia has hit several oil facilities here over the last 24 hours or so. Okay, let's take a look at some other video here. We're going to show you the refugee crisis, humanitarian crisis we're dealing with right now in Ukraine. We know now that that number has gone over 2 million refugees and counting. Russia says there are safe corridors now, but Ukraine says those corridors lead to Russia and Belarus, not to the west, the preferred destination, of course, for Ukrainians fleeing a Russian invasion. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky says the road to safety, even for innocent civilians, remains a difficult one.
We had an agreement about the humanitarian corridor. Didn't it work? No, the Russian tanks worked instead. Russian Grads and Russian mines, they even mined the road, which was agreed to be used as the access for the food and pharmaceuticals for children, for people in Mariupol.
Notice there's Zelensky back in his office in Kyiv. He says he's going to stay there. The Russian onslaught continues, but there are reports of a continuing stiff Ukrainian resistance on the ground. Ukraine says it has now taken out 12,000 Russian troops, which would be a staggering number. Russia, of course, denies that number, as well as a whole host of military equipment coming in across its borders. Now, coming up in the next half hour, we'll take a closer look at that humanitarian crisis on the ground, specifically the war's impact on more than 1 million children.